Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Gally Irene and I love dogs. If you can't tell, that's Autumn. And today, from the title, you can see that we are doing Medusa. So if I seem a little upset, it's because I've already filmed this intro once. The footage was corrupted and the mic wasn't plugged in. So I'm going to quickly go over what I did to build the snakes, and then we'll jump in to the paint job. So the materials that you need to build the snake to build the headdress is very easy. First, plaster wrapping or plaster gauze. It looks like this. You can get it at any craft store or like Hobby Lobby, Michael's, sometimes Walmart. It's great. It's cheap. It's like $4 or $5 for a roll. You'll need that. You will need aluminum foil to make the snakes. And then you will need this. This is air drying clay. I purchased Crayola's brand of it. It's nice. It's lightweight, it's stretchy, it's awesome. So those are the three things you will need to make your headpiece. So first, what you'll do with the plaster cloth, you will take a plastic bag, cut the front, put it on your head and secure it. From there, you will wet the plaster cloth, and you'll wrap your head. I did 2 layers, let it dry, took it off, and reinforce anything that I could see through or that I felt needed reinforcing. Once it's dry, you will take your aluminum foil, make whatever size snakes you want. So what I did for this, we'll make a small one. I will just crumple it up like so. Bend it in whatever position you want. You can use toothpicks, paper towel rolls. I used a broom handle mostly, or a bottle, or fingers, depending on how big or small you're making the snakes, to get the rounded shape like this. Focus on it, not my face. And then I will take part of this, and I'll start in small sections, and then I will just wrap it around the snake, and I do it in sections so that I can get it all covered. And this is a thin layer, because the thicker the layer, the longer it takes for it to dry. So once it's fully wrapped like that, you will apply it to the plaster cap that you have made wherever you want it, smooth it out, and they take about 24 to 48 hours to fully dry. And that's pretty much it. It took quite a bit. There were a lot of snakes. For my head shape and size, I used about 3.5 8-ounce bags of this air drying clay, and I let it fully dry for 2 days before I started the paint job. I could have probably let it dry in 1, but I wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to shrink or have any issues. So then other than that, we'll get on to the paint job. Alright guys, so once you get done applying all your snakes and letting it dry, it should look something like this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab some liquid latex, which this is just, I think, a brand that I pick up off Amazon. Looks like that. Focus. And then I'm going to grab a cup and a brush I don't care about, and I'm going to do an extra protection on all of my snakes in this. And let's get into it. Alright guys, so after you're done, I let this dry overnight, and I'm not going to powder this because I'm just going to strictly go over and paint it. And I got 3 colors. It's called Licorice. Then I have Ivory. And then last but not least is Marsh Green. So I'm going to start and paint it with the black. I'm going to paint everything black. No, my head's kind of cut off right now, but I don't really care. So I'm going to take it off Judy for right now. Painting everything black. There are open spots throughout just to give it some natural coloring. I'm going to go back. I'm going to now go into Ivory, and I'm just going to put that actually just a little bit on the back of my hand. Same brush, and I'm just going to. The reason why I'm using the same brush is I don't want to make this too bright. So then I'm just gonna kind of stipple some patterns throughout. I'm not giving it a true snake texture because every snake is different. If you get something that's a little too bold, just move the paint around a little bit. You can use your finger also. Just gonna do that all over. And then I'm going to do the same with the green. And the reason why I didn't powder the latex is I knew through the paint that the latex would still shine through. And that's what I wanted. You can see all the texture and color that it's giving to the snakes. Now that I'm done with that, I've added the green and a little bit of black because this green's a little bit too bright. And then I just want a little bit of green. And then you just do the whole entire head, and I'll be back when I'm done. Alright, so everything is painted. So I've added a little bit of more gloss to her so she's very shiny. And you can see that I've left openings. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the handy dandy utility knife. Be very careful not to cut yourself. And pinch. So if I turn her, you can see that the mouth is open. So next what we're going to do, we're going to take the Wet n Wild Fantasy palette. This is in their neutrals. I'm going to take the red shade, and I'm just going to go in and lightly paint the inside of the mouth like so. Like so. I'm going to do that all around to a lot of these. Just it gives them more of a realistic feel. And that shade is a really nice like cranberry red. So it kind of gives them all just like a nice little mouth. You can see all the different ones that have little mouths on them. And I'm just going to do that throughout, and then I'll be back. Alright guys, so we are now going to do the paint job for Medusa. It is going to be really simple. I didn't want to do full glam with her, just something nice, flat, and pretty and kind of grungy. So we're going to start out. I've already washed, moisturized, and primed my face. I'm going to go in with foundation. And then just blending that in. Then we're going to go in with concealer. I hate that sound. Going in with some powder to set everything down. After that, we are just going to go in with a cool tone contour shade. And we're going to kind of hollow out our face a little bit. We're just going to go in heavy. As you can tell, no contour. So you can see how more like sunken in this side is. And I'm going to intensify that because it's Medusa, doesn't get a lot of contact. Not too sure what she actually eats. So I'm going to bring it down farther. I'm going to bring it down like this. And it's okay if you are heavy-handed. Then I'm going to go in with a thinner brush, if I can find it. Just a flat top brush. And I'm going to contour the nose. And I'm going to bring that contour all the way up into the brow. So you can see like the world of difference it's made on my face. Now with the same contour shade, I'm going to go really heavy-handed. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to go in with the same contour shade under the eyes and all over the lid. I'm going to zoom you guys in. And I'm going to go really heavy-handed and very messy. I'm going to go really into my tear duct. I'm going to make myself look like kind of gaunt and tired. Just like that. And then I'm going to go in with the same brush since it's so tiny. And I'm going to really carve out this line. And then to blend, because I don't want any harsh lines, foundation brush is going to lightly go over that like. Now I'm going to go in, leave some on the floor, with another palette. This is the Soph Revolutions palette. Kind of broke it. Like, two separate pieces now. And I'm going to go in with a combination of these two shades. to darken up the eye. And I'm focusing this, the outer corner and right below the crease. And then when nothing is really left on the brush, blending it upward. So you can see how dark that eye is compared to that eye. Like I said, very simple eye look. Just like that. Then I'm just going to go in with a black liner and line my waterline just to darken them up. Then we're going to apply contacts and mascara. And we have 2 steps left, so I'm going to zoom you back out. We have lipstick, and you can already tell that I've already put up my hair. So I'm just doing a nude lipstick. Like I said, the makeup for this is very simplistic. You can definitely be more advanced with it. Just a standard nudie brown. And then we have our headpiece. And then that is it. You can definitely add more makeup. If not, this is your final look with the headpiece that we made and the simplistic makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a wonderful Halloween. If you recreate it, let me know. Love you guys.